This is Ritchie-James from Phoenix Rising, here at Hammerfest with Attica Rage. How are you doing, guys?
Yeah, well, good. Surprisingly well.
Right, let's start off with, how did you actually come up with the name Attica Rage, and how did you all get together?
Okay, the name kind of comes from a band that Richie used to be in. Actually, it was a former band that we'd kind of played in before. We kind of nabbed the name when we were setting up this band. But it's got references to the Attica prison riots, Attica, New York, the kind of prison riots in the 70s, and that's where the name's based in. Sort of.
Yeah, and the rage probably was the feeling of the prisoners at the time. You know, it
was all over like kind of human rights that they were writing over. So it was kind of we just kind of got the name from that really. But we started. We've been going a few years now, and we just all kind of got together in Glasgow to play some covers, and then that kind of led from being a part-time covers band to being kind of full-time our own stuff. And
what it was initially, because of the band I was in with that name initially, when the band got together properly again, brand new lineup, brand new setup, brand new sound, but we just thought we'd still keep the name because there was still a lot of people that knew us from the early days that came along and they're still here, so it's hanging on to these sort of things.
You've just signed with Attica Records for the launch of your second album. Are you all excited about that?
Yeah, very much. It's been a long journey. We've been recording the album. We spent about 12 months on it, and we're absolutely, the actual quality of the album we're really pleased with. So we were looking at different labels, and there's different labels looking at us, and for a good few months we weren't sure exactly where it was going to go, but Attica turned out to be the best company for us, and they're really good, really enthusiastic about it, and it's so good finally to be able to get the album released on a dedicated label that's really going to push us.
Yeah. So what can we expect from the second album compared to your first album?
Woofed. A variety of biker sounding rock metal.
Yeah, total kind of.
It's
a total kind of bike rock kind of album. We've got a lot of sort of heavy rock and roll stuff and some kind of metal stuff, a bit of ballads as well. There's a whole mix. This album's a lot more variety.
I have a ballad. When I wrote it, it is a ballad.
The drummer wrote a ballad.
Yeah. I want to be what do you call him from Kiss? Beth, I hear you calling.
Peter
Ritchie.
Now, you've just been confirmed for SOS Festival and High Voltage. What are your other plans for 2011?
Well, we're also going to. High Voltage is a biggie. SOS Festival as well. We're also going out to Ibiza for a week for the Hard Rock Hell road trip, which we did last year. It's absolutely awesome. It's just like 7 days in the sun, rock and roll by night and beach by day. It's really good.
Gig starting at 2 in the morning, things like that.
So we've got that kind of lined up for early summer. We're getting more kind of festivals booked as well, so that's still to be confirmed. And we're also going to be planning to do a kind of headline tour towards the end of the year. I think that's the plan.
Hopefully we'll look forward to seeing you there as well.
Yeah.
And obviously we'll see you at SOS Festival.
Good.
Yeah.
This will be your first time there.
Looking forward to that one. Yeah, looking forward to that one, especially when you see the bands on the Saturday and the Sunday. It's
a good mix and a lot of upcoming bands as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Simone McElroy at Exit State. I have to get him in.
It's fair enough. So what can we expect from your set tomorrow?
Tomorrow is going to be we've got such a show lined up. You really need to see it. A full-on kind of biker rock, full throttle showcase. We've got all sorts of stuff. The actual set list is a kind of picks from the new album, obviously, and it's all about launching the new album. But we've got a couple of favourites from the last album and a special extra song thrown in. But stage-wise, show we've got like pyros, flames, fire, smoke. We've got a lot of stuff going on, so it's going to be really, really cool.
We're going out there. We're going out there and we're going to fucking blow the balls off everybody.
Yeah.
Females included, if they have. Which they do. We know. But yeah, we just have to go there.
It's going to be like the biggest gig we've ever done. Like in all ways, not just the audience.
So as you're at Hammerfest, is there any bands you're looking at seeing while you're here?
Yep, I definitely want to see Grand Magus, Accept.
Yes.
Beholder. We're really into Beholder.
Yeah, we were up this morning at 11:30 to go, all ready to go and see Beholder today at 12 o'clock.
It's tomorrow.
We're just walking out the door when somebody went, wait a minute, it's tomorrow. No, man. so I hold her. Yeah.
Well, you're drinking anyway, so you might as well carry on.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of bands that I don't really know if I like. You know, there's a lot of kind of heavier, more extreme bands that we're not really kind of familiar with too much. So looking forward to kind of seeing them. You know.
Yeah, just seeing the bands in general. But for me, Accept, I'd love to see it. I think I spoke to you last night. The last time I saw Accept was years back with Udo, but it doesn't matter because they're still a class act. You know, and still a good act. You know.
So, who influences you most in your music?
It's really hard. We actually, I mean, the four of us are influenced by kind of different. Well, we're all influenced by the likes of the same guys like Sabbath and Metallica, obviously, and bands like that. But I mean, the four of us bring a lot of different influences in as well. I'd probably say as a band, definitely guys like Motorhead, Maiden, the kind of the early kind of heavy metal stuff. Sabbath, Ozzy.
So big riff bands, you know.
Yeah,
you could even stick in Saxony, but they were just good old riffs and songs that catch your attention straight away from the opening riffs. Yeah. And if you saw our cover set last night, if you'd seen it, it was a case of sticking in with the Typo Negative one, which is Big C's favourite band. Typo Negative. That totally changed the mood, and it went down. And he sang it, and it went down well. So it just shows you. We did Megadeth into Typo. It's like everything. There's a lot of bands here. It's hard to sort of generalise, which ones you like. There's
so much great music out there.
Indeed, aye, exactly.
Well, I mean, the whole thing with us is we've never kind of gone after one sound, or we've never kind of tried to be kind of like just in one kind of style. It's because we are influenced with so many different things. We kind of try and keep it broad. And with this new album, especially, when we were writing it, we thought we wanted to keep all options open and not chuck anything out because it's not heavy enough, or not chuck anything out because it's too soft. We kind of went with the whole range.
We had worries when we got all the songs together for the album, and we thought we'd send it to the powers that be. And we're thinking which ones are going to take out because an album should only be maybe eight tracks.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We've got 14 tracks
so
in the album as well.
We kept them all, so that's a good thing. It's
a good amount to hearing it.
Yeah.
And lastly, is there anything else you'd like to let the viewers know?
No, just keep an eye out for us this year. This really is our biggest kind of break.
Yeah.
We've been going a good long time on our own. When I signed up to Rock Sector, we've got the new album coming out, and it's going to be a really big year for us. In fact, one thing I would say is we're setting up a kind of worldwide street team fan club called Clan Attica, and people can check that out. And if they want to get involved, it's for the fans that want to get more involved in helping us out and sort of coming along with us. So you can look out Clan Attica.
Clan Attica. And there'll be clans all over the country. So worldwide, as Jonny said. So awesome. We'll go with that one.
Global.
Join the clan.
Well, I look forward to seeing you at SOS Fest, and I look forward to hearing your new album. Take care, guys.
Take it easy. Hey, cheers, man. Thank you.